Back with some more salary cap gameplay for you guys. Figured I'd go over my lineup first this time, just so you guys can kind of get a idea of where I'm coming from, where my players, where they fit in, why I chose them, and so on. So we'll go over that real quick, and then we'll do one. I think we'll do one game for this video. So obviously it always starts with the quarterback, Mike Vick. I think this is more than you'll ever need. That speed to scramble. You guys know what it's all about. I had 91 Vick there with the gunslinger, who was the same cap, but like worse stats and everything. But he had the gunslinger. I realized after a while that it's kind of useless, and then it's more of a headache than it's worth, because he sometimes throws into the left tackle or the left guard's head when you throw certain passes, and I just wasn't having any of that. So I just went to this standard Mike Vick. He's doing pretty good so far. He'll have the odd miss throw, but you can definitely make up for that with all the other good stuff he does. He's got the throw power you need. He's got obviously that scramble ability. Halfback, Terrell Davis. I was going with some more budgety options. I recently got him on the team. He is a beast, I'll say that. Actually, the whole year I haven't really used power backs. I was using kind of guys like Mike Vick, the halfback version, or Barry Sanders, but I'm really liking this Terrell Davis so far, especially because you can't really spin or juke anymore, so trucking seems to be the way to go. In terms of wide receivers, I got these great guys, so good. Jimmy Landez, Carson Tinker. No, those are just my filler guys. I put my wide receivers in at the backup spots just because that way they'll contribute on special teams. I don't want these slow, slugs trying to chase down Brandon Cooks or whoever they got back there. So this way they'll never see the field. I'll just sub them in. Like, I don't use too many different formations. If I do, it's pretty much the same personnel. I know a quick way to sub them in and out, and I'm good to go. So what I have at my wide receiver spots, how it actually ends up working, I'll have Evan Ingram as a wideout, the Team of the Year version. And then I'll have Shannon Sharp as my other wideout. So you'll see that I don't really bother with wide receivers, mostly just tight ends, because I think that tight ends are undervalued in salary cap. Okay, so they bring a lot to the table, but their cap is pretty low comparatively with the wide receivers. So what'll happen here is with Shannon Sharp and Evan Ingram, even though they don't have that top end speed and the jukes and spins and stuff like that, although actually Ingram has some pretty good speed, they have great catching traffic. They have the 91 route running, which I'm really looking for lately, and they got the run blocking, and at a much lower cap. So they lose a bit of speed, but I think it's definitely well worth it. So I have those guys out wide. And what I'll have is I'll have Delaney Walker here, the core elite, as my tight end. He's really just, an okay blocker. He's got like 23 cap is extremely low for what he brings, especially when earlier on in the year. Like, I was playing salary cap when the game started, and then I was off of it for a while, and now I'm back on it, and I find myself still using him because he does what you need him to do. Okay, so he's gonna block and he's gonna catch easy passes. I don't really throw over the middle too much, just because I try to avoid the user as much as I can. So he doesn't get the ball much, but decent enough blocker and really low cap. My slot receiver is Frank Wycheck. Not yet, I should say. So in the last few games, I just don't have much time to actually play this game. So if I still am on my last roster, I haven't, went to the new season yet where the new players come in. But Frank Wycheck is going to be my slot, and essentially he's going to be doing the same thing except much better. So he's going to be that slot in like a trip set. And then if you're running a stretch or something like that, he really needs to be your best blocker, in my opinion, because he'll be coming up against a lot of the outside linebackers you see, because not so many people use nickel sets or dime sets, so you want him to be up there and really blocking down on those really good outside linebackers. So he's going to be doing that. He's got some good catching traffic. I kind of wish I was able to also get some route running out of him, but I can't have everything. So we'll see how he goes. He won't be in this gameplay, but we'll see how he goes in the future. O-line, just okay guys. I'm really looking for higher awareness, because I really do believe in awareness for offensive line. I did some testing before, and a low awareness O-line will get destroyed on different blitzes. And if they're somewhat decent, they can start to pick up blitzes. So I just wanted that. And they seem to be holding up pretty well. I don't know. Let me know what you guys think. What do you do for your O-line if you play salary cap? Because I want to see what's going on there. If I can drop them or if I should bring them up. But, you know, what I see from the gameplay that they're doing all right. So that's the offense. On defense, okay, where do we want to start? Let's start with the linebackers. Keenan Robinson, really good user, it looks like. I had that Jabril Peppers, because he was like 22 cap or something really low, but then they upped him back to 28. I figured I might as well upgrade to Keenan Robinson here because he's better in almost every way. And then it's the same cap. So anyway, we'll see him in, you know, not yet, but in the future. Outside linebackers, I got this Derek Brooks and this Landon Collins. Really, all I'm looking for is speed here. If you guys know that I like to send 6 out of my 4-3 normal, and these are the guys blitzing. I want them to get to the quarterback as fast as they can with as little cap hit as possible. And then I also like having the big hitter trait so that if they do come around, they can, you know, they're not going to force a lot of fumbles because their hit power isn't amazing, but it's decent enough to get that animation, which is, in my opinion, the next best thing after secure tackler. Safeties, again, I want 91 zone with minimal cap, and I want speed and decent man coverage because I'm running a lot of cover 0 and I want them to be able to somewhat keep up. I want to upgrade them. If you guys notice in the top right corner here, I'm only using 938 out of my 950 total cap. I want to upgrade these guys because I want a bit more speed and a bit more man coverage, and then preferably somebody with big hitter at the strong safety spot, but I don't think there's a significant upgrade until after 60 cap. So it's definitely, I don't see anybody worth it. You know, I'd be willing to go up to 50 or something like that, but I just don't see it. And I don't really think any of the cornerbacks around there would be good either. So I'm okay with these guys for now. Same thing I did with the wide receivers. I put my starting cornerbacks in the backup spots because I want them to be in on the special teams. I want them to be, you know, I don't want these 50. I don't even know how they did this. Like these guys, this Tocho guy, 58 speed. Like I don't know where they came up with that. It's really, really bizarre. Like I don't think these guys are running out there like 300-pound defensive tackles, but maybe they are. I don't know. Maybe there's something. Maybe they have one leg. I don't know. Also, what I want to say is, yeah, I wish next year for salary cap that they would maybe just give some designated special teams players that are okay, just so we don't have to do any of this crazy backups like I'm doing here. And then so we don't have to deal with really slow guys running after 95 speed kick returners. So just give us some designated guys we don't have to worry about for the cap that'll play special teams for everybody. I don't know. I think that'd be a pretty good option. Then in my cornerbacks, okay, so these guys I was willing to spend a bit of cap on. These guys are balling out so far. So Ken Crawley, the Easter Scramble version, and William Jackson III, the Easter Scramble edition. Both of these corners are very, 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 very similar. They both have 60 cap. They both have the same chemistries. They're both fast, really, really fast. 94 speed on William Jackson and 95 speed on William Jackson, 94 on Ken Crawley. They both have really high man coverage, especially Ken Crawley. And then, yeah, the press is great on Ken Crawley, okay on William Jackson. So if you guys seen my other video and you know what I'm doing here, I'm going to be running a lot of press man coverage. So they're going to be able to you know, keep up with some of the best receivers. And then not only that, they both have the big hitter trait, so that when you have them on baseline man press, on stretches and you know other outside zone or toss plays or something like that, they're going to come through unblocked and they're going to lay a hit on that running back there. They won't force that fumble because I don't know what their hit power is. It's pretty low, but again, that animation is pretty good. Next best thing after secure tackler. D-line, defensive tackle Gerald McCoy here, just got him for that high block shed at 27 cap. I think that's, you know, a budget beast. I don't care about pass rush for my interior. They're never going to get through, even if they have something really high. So not going to bother there. Just get a lot of block shed. And then I'm experimenting here, seeing if I can get away with just a dud here. So 10 cap. So far, seems to be okay. I don't know. I might put somebody either with high block shed there or with a bit more speed to run after the quarterback on the spy. Then I got Melvin Ingram here. Yeah, I don't know. He's slow and has no block shed, but really high finesse moves. So I don't know. I'm kind of playing around with that a little bit. I'm kind of playing around a bit more with aggressive pass rush. I'll see. I might have to upgrade him to somebody faster that I can put in a contain for when I run my 6-man blitzes and they scramble, or somebody with block shed. But we'll see how that goes. He's been holding up all right so far. And then the star of the show, star of this episode for sure, is Cliff Averill. This NFL Replays edition. He is a beast. I don't know what it is about him. I ran his Core Elite version early on. He was getting something insane for me. Like, he was averaging like 5 sacks for me. That was back when you could leave aggressive pass rush on and have, I guess the only penalty against you was you just had that the hit on the stamina, but you just sub him out for a play, put him back in, and you just be going right after the quarterback. This guy is, better in every way. Obviously, much higher finesse move. And then he's actually got some decent block shed. I think it's 88. And then good speed for sure. So you'll see that in this video, and then even in future videos, he racks up the sacks. Special teams, you probably don't care. Just whatever. Colton Schmidt, Dan Bailey. And yeah, I have 12 extra caps. So if you guys have any ideas, any hidden gems, let me know, because I'm definitely looking to upgrade where I can. Okay, so let's get into it. Okay, here we are. He's got the ball first. We go into this cover 0 right away. And with the blitz, we're sending 6. See how things can go. Everything's kind of locked up. Even this is pretty good coverage, but Brandon Cooks is too fast for Renfro. That's what I was talking about before. I just wish he had a bit more speed. Anyway, another bad start to the game. Like usual, it's become kind of a theme with this. Anyway, go to this cover 4 Meg, but we're right there. Right there with the stuff. Same with here, cover 4 Meg with the 6-man blitz. Another stuff. This is really good run defense, guys. You should definitely incorporate it. Here, I get stuck on the D lineman. Easy slant first down for him. That was really tough, but what can you do? You keep playing. We go back with the cover 4 Meg. This is kind of interesting here. Okay, yeah, this is my Landon Collins. Yeah, Landon Collins, I sent him on the spy. He gets that big hitter, but doesn't force the fumble, unfortunately. Good play here on the draw this time, but he's gonna come back to it, and I'll show you that sometimes sending 6 is really good, especially in this area. I always do it because I don't need everybody in coverage. And then if they run the draw, which a lot of people do there, they're gonna get stuffed. Here I'm running the cheesiest scheme in Madden. If you haven't seen that video, definitely go check it out, because it's all you really need. Like, I'm just kind of trying it out actually, because I haven't really run it too much. All I have to do is just like those 2 different plays, the dive and the tight end hook. They do enough. Don't have to overcomplicate things here. Sometimes I do that here. I had the C route open. This isn't my Packers nano scheme. Definitely go check that out. I still haven't really locked it down yet, but I don't know. I don't feel too comfortable on offense yet. Here, I don't know what he's doing. Hard flat with this cover 3 corner. I just go pop him over the top of that corner route, and we get the touchdown. We're up 7-3. Yeah, I'm still trying to get comfortable, still trying to kind of find my way on offense like I do on defense. Here, I had the right play call. What was it? Crawley came through untouched, but yeah, I don't know. He took a weird angle on the ball carrier there, and he just cut it outside. Nice play by him, I'll say that. This halfback dive play, when you're running it to the left side with Michael Vick, so depending on what side their hand is, if you run that dive there, it's really quick, and those block sheds don't really come through in time. So I like doing that a lot. The halfback dive has quickly become one of my favorite run plays in this game. Right here, I actually have the fade open for a touchdown because he's still doing that stupid stuff. But I go for the safe C route there. The draw is nice. Great user by him. Really good user. Down 10-7 here. But, we're still going. This is a concept that I really like, but yeah, I don't know what this outside linebacker was doing. He's usually wide open there. Come with the speed out. Doesn't really get the separation that I like, but, he still got there, got 15 yards or whatever it was. This halfback zone play from the pistol wide trips. Again, I was saying that I was going to do a video on this scheme, on this nano scheme. Look out for that. It's a really good run play. Again, got the run locked down. unless he takes a weird angle like he did on that last play. He's gonna shut it down. Going into cover 2 here, weird drop. Don't know what that was all about. Again, cover 2 with the 6-man pressure. Just running play action, never a good idea. Cliff Averill coming through with one of his many pressures in this game. Cover 4 mag with the 6-man. Again, on 4th and 13, what does he do? Get sacked. Oh, I love that play. Anyway, back here with the halfback dive. Got really lucky here. Right here, I think I run that speed out. Oh yeah, there we go. I run the glitch, the little glitchy lob pass, and he picks me off. I think either he didn't have 91 zone coverage there, or either I just didn't time it right, but that happens a lot. Great coverage from Ken Crawley there. Love that press man coverage. It's so hard to beat. I haven't seen anybody come up with a good way to beat that yet. Good run D there, but we didn't get the tackle we wanted. Runs the draw, which again works if you're not sending the heat. Cover 4 mag with the hard flats. And Cliff Averill, or actually, yeah, that was Cliff Averill. Watch out for that guy. You guys, if you haven't already, definitely go pick him up. See how he works in like weekend league where the O-line is better, and let me know how that goes, because on salary cap he's tearing things up. Back here, mixing it up, giving the same look, either sending 6 or sending 3. I don't believe in sending 4 or 5, it's just totally useless. Tries to make kind of something out of nothing at the last play, and I pick him off, but again, I suck when I get that interception. I don't know what I'm doing, and what can you do? Here he comes with the heat. This was really nice of him, and it's funny, like, as many sacks I rack up, I never get fumbles, but the one time I take a sack, I fumble and he gets the ball back. So that was pretty frustrating. Maybe EA is just trying to get him back in the game. I don't know. And then right here, I believe, just bad user play. Look at that. Bad user play. I think it's just one of those things I wasn't expecting. It's like when you're usering, it's like, nobody's ever going to throw it there, and he goes ahead and does it anyway. 2-point conversion, I get the pick. Weird diving animation. Anyway, it's pretty close now, 21-16, a bit closer than I wanted to. I don't really know how it got to this point, but we're here anyway. Scramble with Mike Vick, get my yards. I think I had the speed out there, but anyway. Run that dive, get my first down. Terrell Davis. And then I hit the pitch. Look at this juke right here. Oh, that was nice. Follow my block, and I'm down for 6. So by this point in the game, I think pretty much got it locked down. At this point, I'm just releasing the hounds. I got it. Aggressive pass rush, or I'm sending 6. Cliff Averill is just a beast. Actually, I don't think that was him. That was Hester that kind of looped around there. The 10 cap Hester. He's got some moves on him too. Right here, Cliff Averill comes in with actually only his 2nd sack of the game there. And he converts 4th and 24 in triple coverage. If you want to beat me, just throw it in triple coverage, because it's going to come down every single time. Cliff Averill with sack number 3. Runs the draw. Actually, more times than not, this guy's draw is tearing me up. He knows when I'm not blitzing, that's for sure. 3rd and 6, this is nice. Just in time before the sack, he gets in a Camara, and he gets 30 yards or whatever it was. I think he comes right back to this. He's thinking, oh, I finally found a way to do it. No. Get the sack with Derek Brooks there. 2 sacks for him. I think I'm up to 6, at least 6 in total, maybe 7. Probably more than that. Obviously, I'm in coverage here because I'm not base aligning, but Cliff Averill comes through anyway. 4 sacks for Cliff Averill. Sometimes you come up against these guys. Oh, and he won there too, but Camara came and blocked him. Anyway, I got the sack with Wilson anyway, but don't take it for granted. Not everybody is fake snapping out there. You can get away with aggressive pass rush sometimes. Anyway, that's the game, guys. I went 28-16, got the rage quit here. I hope you liked it, and we will see you in the next one.